Greetings, Laurel family. So welcome to yet another week of school. So I'd like to share three things with you this evening. First is Book in a Bag, second is Coffee Shop, and third will be a biology presentation. Hopefully we can get through it all. All right, so first things first, if your child is reading one of these three books, simply this week for work, have them do the home connections on the back of the book. Okay, if you'd like to use the back page of the book right here, kind of like I did, go for it. Why waste paper? That's where they can do the work for this week. If your child is reading one of the Peter Pan or Treasure Island, simply make sure they've completed reading the book for the week, which they can do at school. There's been some confusion about that. They can read this book at school. Your role is to make sure that they've answered all the questions in their book club journal. Okay, so that's for Book in a Bag for this week. Second is Coffee Shop. So we've begun Coffee Shop. The October special is going to be, wish us luck, pumpkin spice lattes and pumpkin pie steamers. So if your child, there'll be the pumpkin pie steamers for children, the pumpkin spice lattes for adults. It has coffee in it. Your children should, if they're working Coffee Shop, the day of chores, they will, in the afternoon, work chores, work Coffee Shop, and then the following morning they'll work Coffee Shop as well. So the only other drinks that they're making right now besides those specialty drinks are coffee and tea. We're going to start simple, all right? So they don't need to stay late. The only thing that I request is that if it is their day to do Coffee Shop, they come on time. 8:15 would be awesome. And that they bring me the cash box at the end of the day. Just help me out. Make sure that cash box gets back down to the classroom. We are fundraising this year for a new spinning wheel bobbin, all right? So thirdly, I'd like to share a biology presentation with you. This presentation is called The Main Function of the Leaf, and let's begin. All right, so it's one of my favorite lessons. We have about 100 of these charts that we make in our Montessori training, and they help illustrate for the child the ideas of all sorts of things. So today it's the leaf, all right? So here we go. So I'm going to go kind of fast, but I wouldn't go this fast with your children. So this is a leaf, and have you been outside lately? Have you noticed there's something changing with our leaves? Yeah, they're not all green anymore, are they? No, this time of year something's going on with all of the leaves outside. Well, maybe we can find out what's going on after we look and we find out this little story about the leaf and what's going on inside there, all right? Let's find out. Well, first, up comes water. Water comes up the stem into the veins of the plant, the leaf, and here it is, H2O. Have you ever heard of that before? Yeah, H2O, that's water. Well, those H's and those O's, they get separated. When they get separated, so here these little guys, they're separating them. They're really little guys inside of a leaf. No, there's no little guys, but let's pretend. So they get separated, and those H's, those two H's, they come up here, and they get mixed in with something else. We'll come back to that. So, but the O's, when the O's get separated, they go out of the plant. See that? See all those little O's being thrown out there? Well, let's all breathe in. Thank goodness the leaf does this. When they get rid of all those O's, that's oxygen. That's the oxygen we breathe every day. Thank goodness. Now let's breathe out. Feel that coming out? What comes out is different. It's not oxygen. It's carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide is CO2. Those two O's come back out attached with carbon. And those carbons come down the vein of the plant, and they come in through something called a stomata. We'll learn about that on another day. But they come in, they mix with those H's, then they get cooked in an oven. Now, is it really an oven? No, it's not an oven. It's the sun. The sun is what's cooking all of the food for the plant. And it comes out, and there it is. There's the food for the rest of the plant. And once it does this successfully, it goes and distributes all of that food for the rest of the plant, for the rest of the leaf and the plant, thus making the leaf green. So I wonder what happens if this process gets stopped or halted in a way. I've seen leaves that aren't green. I wonder what's happening inside the leaves, especially right now, this time of year, that they're not green anymore. They're not all green. I wonder what's going on. That's a story for another day. Now, it's almost as if each leaf of the plant is worshiping the sun. I know it's silly. Look at those little guys. So it's almost as if each leaf of the plant is worshiping that sun, because without that sun, that food would not get made for the rest of the plant. So that's my story for today. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions. I obviously went faster than I normally would with the children, but that's kind of the gist, okay? Oh, and next time you're under a tree, like an oak, like a maple tree, go underneath and look up. And also start asking your children to notice where the leaves are changing colors first on the trees right now, because it's not all in the same spot. All right? I've talked way too long. Have a great night. Bye.